from the dead alone. Ephesians 2 verse 6. Why am I telling you this? Because whatever Christ became, he became for us. The reason for God becoming man, it was not that he may be man. The reason for God becoming man is that he may exalt man. That was the reason. Remember, mankind is a kind. And God is a kind. Alright? God has his own kind. So when God came out of God and entered into a man, there was a kind that was born. A kind that had two natures. The nature of man and the nature of God. The name that was given to that kind, it was given the name Jesus because he was to be God with us. Not God with him, but God with us. And today he's not God with us, but that time he was God with them. Because he dwelt with them as God who is living in man among them. Pay attention. So God did not become man for himself. He became man for man. And that's why now the writer will ask, who is man? Who is this man? Because the man that God is considering is the man that shall be a man who has God in him. And that was the desire of God from the beginning. We can see it in the book of Genesis. He begins by creating man in his image, but not in total image, the full image. Because Adam was not the totality of the image of God. He was only a figure of him that was to come. Now the figure who came is Christ. And Christ is the radius. He is the perfect image of God. And that's why he cannot fail, because God does not fail. That's why the first Adam failed. He had a partial image of God. But it is Christ who had the perfect image of God. How do I know that? You can write that down. Hebrews chapter 1 and verse 3. Give us in Amplified. He is the sole expression of the glory of God. The right being, the outraying or radiance of the divine. He is the perfect imprint and very image of God's nature. The Son, Jesus. So he is God in totality. You cannot see God outside him. He's the revelation of God. Colossians 1:15. That is what again it will say. Look at that. Now, he is the exact likeness of the unseen God. The visible representation of the invisible. God is not visible, but he's visible in the person of the Son. So the Son is the visibility of the Father. It is the Son that reveals the Father. You cannot know the Father without the Son. It is the Son that reveals him. It is him that makes him to be known. So we interact with the person of the Son to know the Father. Hallelujah. Are you catching this? Now, when the incarnate came, now this was Jesus, who was born by Mary, because he was the incarnate. He was given a name, Emmanuel.